Welcome to the Hank Cisco Show, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we got two celebrations here. First celebration today is the former President Abraham Lincoln. And so we're going to just say happy birthday, okay? Abraham Lincoln, happy birthday. All right. Now, our second celebration, we're going to be China New Year. Okay, so I have two guests. We just flew in from China, and they're going to talk about Chinese New Year. And some interesting things about it. You know, when they have a celebration in China, they have a celebration. They have on the New Year a whole week, and the schools are closed for a whole week. How about that? So they'll tell you more about that. So maybe if anybody from the school boards listen, maybe they want to do that. But we're going to talk about it, the customs and things that they do and we're all going to have some a role model too. I'm going to play a father, that how he deals with his children. So now in this corner from West Norton, Pennsylvania, tell them who you are.
Hi, I'm Katie. Happy Year of the Horse.
All right.
You got
right,
one of those too,
right.
Hank?
That's, what is it, the year?
It's Year of the Horse. Year of the Horse. So according to the Chinese zodiac, this year is the Year of the Horse. Last year was the Year of the Snake. So happy Year of the Horse.
Okay.
I'm Katie. This is my friend Kim.
Hi,
All right, tell them who you are.
I'm Kim Studebaker.
Here, look at me over here. I'm over there, I'm over there.
I'm Kim Studebaker.
Yeah. All right. Now, you're going to tell us something about, we're talking about the Year of the Horse.
Yes.
Now, why the horse?
Well, I'm sure a lot of you have seen, like in Chinese restaurants, like the placemats, they have 12 animals.
Oh, yeah.
So the animals are the zodiac signs, like under the Chinese zodiac system, and horse is one of them. And like I said, last year it was the Year of the Snakes, and I think 2011 was Year of the Rabbits, and there's
Hold it up, let me
also,
see.
yeah. So this is the decoration from a few years ago when it was the Year of the Rabbits.
Oh, the rabbit.
Yeah, so this year is the horse.
What's the horse? Is that the wisdom or what? What's
I think the horse symbolizes high spirit and good
High
health
spirit.
and energy.
Oh, yeah.
So this
if
is
he's at the racetrack, if he wins, he got high
yeah.
spirits.
So
If
this
not,
year is supposed to be the year of high energy
Yeah.
and high spirit. So
you know about the horses. You know, at the racetrack. You know the only guy that they follow the horse races. You know, they bet on it. You know, and the only guy that makes any money following the horses is a street cleaner. Oh well, that's a.
why is that?
that's a they got the bucket. They're cleaning up the street. They follow the
okay.
horses. Oh well, that's a Social Security joke. You get it when you're 65.
Okay, I'm not there yet.
Now, you
So-
about the lion. Now, what's the scoop about the lion parade?
The lion
Yeah,
dance.
lion dance. Well, just to give you a background of Chinese New Year, they go by the Lunar New Year. That's why they have a different time of the year every year, because they
Does
go
it
by the
coincide with the-
moon calendar instead of the sun calendar.
Oh.
And then it cycles every 12 years, and then that's why we have the different animals.
And where were you born?
I was born in California.
California.
Yeah,
Ah,
but my mother is Chinese.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
And now, what do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah.
Well,
What's you had to do with music?
yeah, I'm a music therapist and a licensed counselor.
What do you mean by music therapist? What's that do? You sing?
I sing, I play piano, but I help people express their feelings through music and change things through music, and using what's healthy in music to help transfer that to things in their everyday life. So,
How about
like,
me? Can you help me?
Of course.
Hey,
So
somebody, si Bolsonaro. I don't
So
know.
we have musical interactions all the time, or rhythmic interactions, like when we speak and you nodding your head, and so those are showing healthy things.
That's great.
So they have music in the lion dances for Chinese New Year, and they use drums and cymbals.
yeah?
And what they usually do is businesses pay because they want to have good luck for the year.
Good luck.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
And wealth for the year. So businesses pay lion dance troops to come and bless their business. And so they'll come.
Wait, run that by me again. You bless the businesses
Yep.
so they do good business?
Yeah, so they have good
send them to
business
Norristown. We need some big businesses here.
So
And we
they-
got the theater too. Come on, give that a blessing, right?
So they have good business for the year, and so the lion dance troupe comes to the storefront, and then so it's the lions in costume, and we'll show you the lions later.
Oh, you're gonna have a tape on that? Do we have a tape on
Yeah.
that?
we have a video
we
clip
can
of it.
show that later on.
In other
yeah.
words, it's like a lot of 4 or 5 people in it, and it's like a dragon. It looked like a
Yes.
dragon, but it's a lion, though, right?
Yeah, it's a lion, and there's usually in the lions, there's 2 people, and they're inside. There's one person in the back, and then there's one person in the front.
Back, yeah.
And then the person in front is kind of operating the head, like in
Yeah, make as
like
if
this
he's-
kind of fashion.
He's looking alive, right?
And
Yeah.
then the person in the back, like in the tail, is just kind of hunched over, that they're just kind of moving the tail around,
And he
going
shakes,
along with
shakes
it.
around.
Yep.
Like, okay.
Yep. And they get really competitive with some of the lion dancing. They do jumps and everything from different place to place. And one thing really cool of when they do this celebration with the lion dancing is not only is it really loud with all the drums and the cymbals
and
and
everything.
instruments and everything
Can
that
we
they
ever
have.
do it? Can we get them drummers over here sometime?
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
we do
could.
that?
Yeah.
Well, here, I talked to John Doyle. I like to do a show in a Chinese restaurant, a big restaurant where we can move around.
Mm-hmm.
And both of you sing. I know both of you sing. I know you sing professionally. And
Mm-hmm.
and you sing and you also play the piano. You were on our show before. So I think maybe we could go into a restaurant and talk about the food and sing along. You know, there's
Yeah.
nothing
Yeah.
better than music and food. Oh, Madonna.
So one really cool part about the lion dancing is the storefront sets off fireworks. So
Oh.
what happens is at the end of the fireworks there is a big head of lettuce, and that's what the lions eat. So that's what they have.
What's
to,
that? What do they
to,
put
like,
up there?
Lettuce, a
Lettuce.
head of lettuce.
Yeah, like romaine lettuce or iceberg lettuce.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's what the
Well,
lion.
I thought rabbits eat that.
They do.
What's the year of the rabbit?
So what happens is they set off all these fireworks, and it's like pop, 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 pop,
Yeah.
really, really loud. And at the end, the lions get the lettuce, and there's lettuce flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's a
Is
lot
that
of
in
fun.
conjunction with the New Year celebration? Or is
Yes.
it, oh, it's the same thing. Oh, okay. It's part of a
It's
celebration.
all part
Yeah.
of the celebration. They usually
usually-
have parades.
Yeah.
All right, tell me
usually
what
have-
you got. Some other things here. What
Yeah,
else you
but
got?
I also want to add one more
Go
thing
ahead, go
about the
ahead.
lettuce. So there's actually a story behind the lettuce. So besides the fact that it's good food, good for your health, it actually, like in Chinese, lettuce means, like it sounds very similar to generating wealth.
Oh,
So if you say lettuce in Chinese, which is santoi, it sounds really, really similar to generating plenty of wealth. So that's another reason why stores want to have the lettuce in the
there's
storefront.
so many
yeah.
traditions,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Symbolizes generating more wealth for the store.
And I guess China, there's so much respect for the parents. I think that's one of the biggest thing that if I remember that what I've read and experienced, that the father is like I guess he oversees everything and a lot of respect. They bow What do we
Yes.
bow for? What's that? What's that?
It's to pay respect.
Respect.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah. People do that to their parents, to their grandparents. Like back in the day, they did that for the emperor or for like
the
people
emperor.
in the royal
Yeah.
families. And in some schools, actually in some more traditional schools, they even bow to the teachers before classes start. Yeah, so it's
But
a gesture of showing respect. And
Yeah, in
Japanese
other words,
do that too.
There's
yeah,
a
it's not
story that
just a Chinese
John
thing.
McBride said something about the emperor. He dressed as a poor person, and people would bow when the emperor. So when he was dressed, they knew he was the emperor. So rather than bowing and exposing him, they would do like this,
Oh,
like kneeling.
yeah.
So he'd be kneeling,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
showing their respect. That was a little something, little hidden things,
Yeah.
And now we got to play a role model, okay?
Yeah, let's do
All right,
that,
I'm gonna
yeah.
play. I'm gonna play the mama. I mean the papa.
Yeah, the grandpa.
Okay.
Okay.
Now tell me what this is all about.
Okay, so usually like the Chinese New Year celebration goes on for 15 days, but usually on like the first day of the New Year or the second day of the New Year, people go to their direct relatives and they pay them respect and wish them good health and good luck for the New Year. So let's assume that we are on the first day of the New Year right now, and Hank is my grandpa.
I'm the grandpa.
Yeah, so I go
Okay.
to your house.
I am a grandpa too.
Yeah, so I go to your house, and before I show up, like the grandpa would put
put
like
some
a
money
lot
in
of
there.
money in what
I put
these,
money in there
well,
first.
yeah, so
right.
these are called red pockets or red envelopes. They're like token for luck, and usually parents or grandparents, they put money in them and give them to their children or their grandchildren. So I
All
show
right.
up to your house right
So,
now,
all
Grandpa.
right, what's the now?
Okay.
It's my house, right?
It's your house.
Both of you coming, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
You're gonna have something to
Grandpa.
say. You're gonna have something to say. Ready?
Hi.
All right.
Knock, knock.
Hello.
Hi, Grandpa.
Hey, how you doing?
New
How you
Year.
doing?
Hey,
Right.
Fat
Okay.
Joy.
Right.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I wish you all the best for the new year. I wish you good health and good luck and good fortune. And have a very happy year of the horse, Grandpa.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna write
Very
up.
happy year.
Thank you.
Wealthy and healthy.
Yes, wealthy
right.
and healthy.
Now, because you come to me, and I want to, as your grandfather, I want to help you. Now, this money I want you to spend to buy more books, okay, more textbooks. I want you to get an education. I want you to get in school. I want you to get all high marks, okay? I want you to respect your mom and your pop and your relations, your friends, and all the laws of the land, okay?
Yes.
And the most important thing is the textbooks, when you buy them, open them up and read them. Don't put them on the shelf, okay? So here's some money for you, and happy.
Thank you, Grandpa.
All right,
Thank
now we're just going to take
you.
going to over and see a little clip, okay? Here we go with the clip. welcome back. Here we are.
Welcome back.
China, China, Chinatown, when the lights are low. That's all I know. Okay, now we're going to have a real tiny New Year. Okay, now, you know, this little envelope is from a casino, a very famous Chinese casino, and it's called
Oh, it's called the Galaxy Casino, and they're in
Mo-
based in Macau.
Macau.
Macau?
Macau. That's
Yeah.
really a fancy casino.
Yeah,
Right? Is
yeah.
that like an island or something? Isn't it?
Yeah,
Something like
yeah.
that?
Macau is a small island to the southern part. It's in the southern part of China. It used to be a Portuguese colony, and it
what?
was a Portuguese colony.
Oh, yeah.
So it was handed back to China in 2000, and since then they've built so many casinos and hotel resorts. They look like a small Las Vegas right now, and they've attracted a lot of tourists there who go and play in the casino and who go see like shows, like circus shows
Right,
or
right.
like concerts.
They actually
Yeah.
have more coming in than Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I found
You
out.
in California. I was in California, San Francisco. I went to Chinese restaurant. Oh my
Oh, yeah.
God, it was good.
Oh, they
and
have
the guy was
great
over in the corner. He had
Chinatowns
a
there.
bowl of white rice. Go, ooh, oh my God, with chopsticks, and you know, and I guess San Francisco, I guess, has one of the biggest Chinatown
Yeah.
in America. I would believe. I
Yeah.
know. But yesterday I happened to be in Philadelphia, and I was surprised. I haven't been down there maybe for a year or so, but the Chinatown there is really expanding. I mean, it's really spreading, you know. And that is, I love China. When I was single, I'd take my wife there or girlfriend, whatever, you know, and they get the egg roll. And I love the egg roll, you know. So I would put a little hot mustard on her. And she, I'd add 2 of them. But no, it was great. My daughter, Joanne, was almost born in Chinatown. While we had an urge to get Chinese food and it was like late, they were open till 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
And
they stay
so
open
she said,
till very
I'm
late.
getting pains. Made it to Norristown, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
All the
Now,
way
tell me
here.
about your candy here. What's this about?
Yeah, we can talk about what people eat for Chinese New Year. People set out a lot of candies during Chinese New Year time because it is kind of like, you know, there's candy canes during Christmas
Christmas, yeah.
time and like different holidays. Well, this is their main holiday. Actually, they celebrate it as their birthday. They don't really celebrate birthdays as much as just everybody turns the next age during Chinese New Year. And so they,
Wait, they don't celebrate his birthdays as much. They just make one time.
everybody has their birthday at the same
Yeah,
time.
but they lose out on the gift.
No, well, they get the money.
Oh, okay. Okay, all right. Okay,
From
all right.
all the relatives
Yeah.
and everyone.
Yeah, we are just starting here. We have a lot of stops to make. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
God.
just Grandpa's house.
Yeah.
Now you do.
Yeah.
You sing. Tell me some of the songs that you sing. You know, one time I asked you to sing a song, Italian. There was the Campagna, and I said, "There's all Italians there." I said, "Do you know an Italian song?"
yeah,
she says,
yeah.
"No." She says, "I said, how about O Sole Mio?" It was on a Thursday, and Sunday we had the affair. She learned O Sole
Yeah,
Mio.
I
She
learned-
sang O Sole Mio.
I learned O Sole Mio and I learned Santa Lucia.
It's
Yeah.
candy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's the lucky candy.
Yeah,
On the lemon side.
Yeah, and candy it's huge too because candies are sweet, and sweet means good and happiness as well. So
Well, what I'll do is we're going to look for a good Chinese restaurant in this area that will cooperate. And John Doyle is going to send his crew of camera people, and we'll shoot it in the restaurant, and you can both sing songs, you know, whatever songs you know, English, Chinese, whatever. Okay.
yeah,
What do you think?
definitely. Yeah.
You know, can you a little bit of a Chinese tune without no music? What's one real fast?
Um,
I'll just ask you. Ready?
Well, give me at least 2 days.
just maybe a couple notes.
I have
I
to
don't have
popular
make it
anything
song.
for you.
Happy Chinese New Year, Happy Chinese New Year, Happy Year of the Horse.
Oh, that's English. I know that. Now say it in Chinese.
新年快樂，新年快樂， Marlin Philo.
Okay, all right. And as the applause dies down, well, you know, but that was, go ahead.
We have some more candy too. This is the young coconut. Do you want to try some?
Well, I'll do that. I'm going to pass it out to the camera people after the show.
Yeah.
And this is, hey, you.
It's sweet coconut.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's good.
Well,
Do you want some?
the
cake?
students will mop that up.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
Right. So, have you been over to China? Visit
I've been there
grandparents?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there twice. I stayed in Beijing for 6 weeks at one point, and then I went on another tour all over China.
Where'd you get your education?
Where did I get my education? I went to University of Tennessee for undergrad, and then I went to Drexel for grad school.
Oh, yeah?
Around here, yeah. Yeah.
I grew up in Hong Kong, so I went to grade school there. I went to high school in England, and I went to UPenn
England?
for college. Yeah.
What are you doing in England?
I went there for the rain. Went there for the soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love soccer. Yeah. And
like that.
yeah.
I did spend 6 weeks, the 6 weeks that I spent in China, in Beijing, I was there as a foreign exchange student, and so I was learning some
Exchange.
Mandarin there. Well, just not exchange student, but just as a student.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food? I know I like, when I go to Chinese restaurant, I get wonton, egg roll, shrimp with lobster sauce, and I like a couple other things too, you know. But all right, that's really great traditions, you know.
Yeah.
Respect for parents. I think that's what it's all about. Go ahead.
One of my favorite foods is noodles, like Chinese noodles.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
actually for Chinese New Year, it's really great because they have long noodles for long life.
for longevity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chinese the noodle soup. When I go there, and a lady in the back, she said, "Was somebody sick?" Because chicken noodle soup is good for you if you got a cold, you know. Well, look, it's been a pleasure, you know, doing this here, and we're going to work on this show in a Chinese restaurant. We're going to eat and explain the food and sing. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just want to mention one thing. I want to close our show up with not a sad note, but a note of a good friend of mine, a police officer I worked with for over 20 years, Mike Palladino. I helped him become a police officer, and also he was on my boxing team. But he sent me a Christmas card, and it says, "Dear Hank and Dolores and family, prayers of your health and happiness to you always. A blessed holiday and birthday, Hank. I always think and thank you for what you did for me. You will always be my hero and a special true friend. You will always be my champion. Take care. Proud of you, Mike Palladino." Mike Palladino passed away Sunday, and he was one of my boxers in the boxing team, and he was one of the boxers that won the state championship. So all I can say is, Mike, God bless you. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot for allowing us to come in, and my two guests here. It's great. I love shows with tradition and food and music, and you got it, okay? So until we meet again, adios. And let's say, buona fortuna.
Adios.
Good
Adios.
fortune.
Zaijian.